Do you have any bad habits that you'd like to try and stop? Maybe biting your nails? Not hanging up your coat? Leaving the cap off the toothpaste? Hello everyone, I'm Kathleen Pelly. Welcome to another bonus episode of Journey with Story. Today's story is a West African folktale about two friends who each have some bad habits that annoy the other. And this story is dedicated to AJ and his little sister Isla, who live here in Colorado and are both great little story lovers, and they have read all of my books. AJ and Isla, this is for you. Enjoy. Let's take a journey with Monkeys and Rabbits' Bad Habits. Monkey and Rabbit were sitting on the riverbank talking. Rabbit liked to listen to Monkey, except for one small problem. Rabbit was often distracted from what Monkey was saying by Monkey's scratching. Monkey talked and scratched and talked. He scratched the top of his head. He scratched his hairy chin. He scratched his left arm and then he scratched his right arm. Monkey liked talking with Rabbit too, except for one small problem. Monkey was often distracted from what Rabbit was saying by Rabbit sniffing and twitching and flopping. Rabbit sniffed the air, twitched her nose and flopped her ears from side to side. She sniffed and twitched and flopped and twitched and sniffed. Finally, Monkey said, "Will you stop that?" "Stop what?" asked Rabbit. "Stop that sniffing the air, twitching your nose and flopping those long ears," said Monkey. "All that sniffing, twitching and flopping is driving me crazy. What a bad habit you have." "What a bad habit I have! What about you? All the time you're talking to me, you're scratching. First you scratch the top of your head, then you scratch your chin, and next you scratch your left arm, and then your right arm. You're always scratching. What a bad habit you have." "Well, I don't have to scratch. I can stop scratching any time I want," said Monkey. "Well, I don't have to sniff and twitch and flop," said Rabbit. "I can stop sniffing and twitching and flopping any time I want." Then Monkey challenged a Rabbit to a contest. "Let's just see. I know I can go all day without scratching. If you can go all day without sniffing and twitching and flopping. It is morning now. If we can be still all day until the sun sets, then we can break these bad habits." So Monkey sat very still, and Rabbit sat very still. Neither moved a muscle, but Monkey's skin itched so much. He wanted to scratch the top of his head. He did so want to scratch his hairy chin. His left arm itched and his right arm itched, but Monkey sat very still. Rabbit also did not move a muscle, but Rabbit did so want to sniff the air for danger. She thought she smelled a lion in the grass, but she did not sniff and twitch her nose. She did not twitch and she did not flop her ears from side to side to listen for danger. Rabbit sat very still. Finally, Rabbit said, "Monkey, I have an idea. We've been sitting here very still for a very long time. I'm getting bored. Let's tell stories to pass the time of day." "Fine idea, Rabbit. Why don't you tell the first story?" So Rabbit began. "Just yesterday, as I was coming down to the riverbank to visit with you, I thought I smelled a lion in the grass. So I sniffed the air, but there was no lion there. And just to be sure, I twitched my nose several times, but there was no lion there. Then I flopped my ears and listened, but there was no lion there. I was so relieved there was no danger. Then I continued to the riverbank to see you, my friend." Monkey, noticing how Rabbit had managed to sneak in some sniffing, twitching and flopping into her story, decided to tell a story of his own. Monkey said, "Just yesterday, on my way down to the riverbank to visit you, I passed some children. One child threw a coconut and hit me on my head. Just here. Another boy threw a coconut shell and hit me on my chin right here. 2 girls threw coconut shells at me and they hit me on each arm. And then I ran as fast as I could to the riverbank to see you, my friend." Rabbit began to giggle. Monkey started to laugh. Rabbit knew what Monkey was doing, and Monkey knew what Rabbit was doing. "Well, that is a good story, but you lose the contest, Monkey. You scratched all through your story," said Rabbit. "Well, that was a good story, Rabbit, but you sniffed and twitched and flopped all through your story," said Monkey. "I guess neither one of us can be still all day," said Rabbit. "I just can't break this bad habit," she said, as she sniffed the air for danger, twitched her nose and flopped her ears. "Neither can I," said Monkey, as he scratched the top of his head, scratched his hairy chin, and scratched his left arm and then his right arm. Bad habits are hard to break, they agreed, and to this day, Monkey still scratches and Rabbit still sniffs and twitches and flops. So, what do you think this story's souvenir is? Remember a few weeks ago we talked about how even although a story is made up and never actually happened, it can still be true in a kind of a way about what it means simply to live in this world. And that's its souvenir, the French word that means to remember. It's what we remember about the story. So, the souvenir from this story, what we might remember about it is... Yes, you've got it. It's got to do with the fact that we can still appreciate our friends, even if they do have some annoying habits. And remember, you could always hold a contest of your own to see how long you can sit still, or not fidget, or make up another kind of contest, maybe a storytelling contest. Remember, all will be well. All will be well. And all manner of things shall be well. Cheerio, AJ. Cheerio, Isla. Cheerio, everyone. Join me next time for Journey with Story.